Okay.
Oh, yeah, we are live, and we are live. So I'm just putting up the mobile here so that I can see us and anybody who comments. And here we go. So this will probably go always. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So hi guys. Hello everyone. We thought we'd take this opportunity on this bank holiday Monday to introduce ourselves, introduce the team behind Irish Wedding Chat. I'm going to take off my glasses. So yeah, we thought we'd take this opportunity to introduce ourselves and the team behind Irish Wedding Chat. These are the two great ladies behind me. They are superb. I have Deirdre and Sarah. Deirdre helps me look after the Twitter and the Twitter Hour. She's a superb host. Oh, hi, Fanula. Fanula's just joined us. And Sarah looks after our Instagram, and she is smashing on Instagram. So, I'm going to pass the floor straight over to Deirdre. Deirdre, would you like to take a few minutes to introduce everyone, introduce yourself to everyone, what you do, and what you do for Irish Wedding Chat?
Good afternoon, Jagdeep, Sarah, and everyone watching. My name is Deirdre. My business is 2D graphic design. Essentially, as a designer, I assist people share their passion for their business through creating promotional material to help them promote their product, event, or business, essentially. And for Irish Wedding Chat, I look after the Irish Wedding Chat Twitter hour on 8 to 9 on Wednesday nights. Essentially, I curate and host the hour. I co-host the hour with Jagdeep.
You do most of the work, Deirdre. I have to be honest now.
Essentially, if we have a guest, then I present the questions to the guest, and when they answer the questions, I make sure that the answers are retweeted, and I notice when people join the chat, and I welcome them and basically ask them a bit about themselves and ask them a bit what they think of what is happening in the hour so far. And basically it's a lot of fun. And I pass you now over to Sarah, who will tell us a bit about what she does on Instagram and such.
Hi guys, I'm Sarah from SBS Event Concierge. We specialise in special occasions and celebrations and helping you to put your theme together and source everything you need to pull that together and create the wow factor. And we also specialise in leisure and luxury travel to Dublin and Ireland, which is a huge passion of ours. So it's a massive part of our business. You can check us out on Instagram. That's our main social media platform. And you can follow us at Sarah_Wenman and at so.very.sarah. Where you can find out more about what we do, and there's a link to our website where you can get more information as well. Within Irish Wedding Chat, I help out with the Instagram side of things, as Jackie rightly said, and I help to create the stories for them, which are shared across the Instagram and Facebook platforms as well.
Yeah, I've got a great team behind me here. So, and what we also do for the chat is that we have a website too, and every Thursday or Friday, depending, we will summarize everything together and share it to our blog as well. So, and I also love to share anybody who's actually blogging or whatever. Let us know and we will share that as well for you. So we've Deborah who's joined us. Hello, Deborah Byrne. How are you? Thank you very much for joining us. And Vincent Byrne has joined us as well. Hi, Vincent. How are you? Would anybody like to ask us any questions? And you're welcome to come up on screen as well if you'd like to. If you'd like to come up on screen, raise your hand and you can ask us any questions that you like. Okay, I'm going to take a breath. Okay, we'll give everybody a couple of minutes and we'll just have a natter, shall we?
Why not?
Why not? Okay, I don't think anybody's got any questions for us at the moment, but my mobile comments are a little bit behind. I think, I don't know, do you guys want to say anything else, Deirdre, Sarah, to the group? Is there any way they can actually help you?
Well, I mean, we have a list of things that we ask our guests that, we have it fairly organized that, if they follow that list, that we can have the live session move along smoothly.
Yeah.
So, and then with the Instagram and Facebook, I mean, the two of you look after that.
Sarah's great on Instagram. I have to say now, Sarah, you're fantastic with the stories, like,
Oh, thank you. That's right.
Actually, Deirdre, you're going to be a featured business as well, aren't you? You're next week we've got Melody, who's the life coach. Really looking forward. Sorry, the love coach, the relationship coach. So yeah, we have Melody next week, so that's really interesting. And Deirdre, you're going to be our featured business the week after. You're looking forward to it.
Yes. Yeah.
So the tables will be turned, and I'll be doing the hosting the way you normally do.
Okay.
You'll be on a hot seat this time.
Yeah.
Maybe
hotter seat.
A hotter seat. Actually, seeing that we're just talking about this, and I know, Sarah, you were our first one. We launched our featured business slot, if you will, with you. What did you think of the experience?
Yeah, it was great. It was a really good way to introduce what we do and to promote our services, but do it in a way that's kind of a bit more informal, so you can actually chat with people and get to know them at the same time. And it was good. We had really good coverage. Obviously, the guys did the blog post for us as well, which was shared across the different social media channels. So it really helped to get it across. So I definitely recommend it.
Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, all right, guys. I don't think we've got any questions coming up, so I can't think of anything else to really talk about at the moment. Can you guys think of anything to talk about at the moment?
I was just going to say, actually, we are looking to feature some more guest blog posts on our blog. So if anybody would like to write a guest post for us, then do get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. Anything that's related to planning a special occasion or that's related to travel to Dublin and Ireland, then we'd be looking forward to hear from you on that as well.
Okay. Cool. Lisa's just joined us, and so has Lee. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Lee. How are you? Lisa's asking a question. She's saying, "Hi, ladies. Hope all is well. How are you all coping with postponements, cancellations, etc.?" Deirdre.
Well, you've very little choice but to go with the flow and keep in contact with my customers or friends that have had to postpone. I mean, there's been some ups and downs. For the first few weeks, people didn't know what to do with themselves. How long was this going to happen? Is it kind of a holiday? Mm-hmm. And then people realized it was dragging on, and they needed to get stuff, but they still didn't know what stuff needed to be done and whether it was going to be fruitful at the end of it. So still things are a little up in the air. Some weddings and launches have been postponed, and some of them will be returned to, and some of them will, the season has passed. Yeah. It'll be this time next year before they can do what their ambitions had directed them. So essentially you can only go with the flow and not worry about what can't be dealt with at this time.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. What about yourself, Sarah? I say SVS has been affected quite considerably, has it?
It's definitely been a tough few weeks for sure. As Deirdre said, it's a very different time at the moment, and people are kind of a bit cautious still, I think, to commit to events and things like that without sort of knowing what's going to be happening long term. I know that from my day job as well, we certainly experience a lot of event cancellations and postponements through that. So hopefully once we can get back to normal, we can obviously get back in and get those back in place for a later date. In terms of SVS, I actually have had a few new inquiries since we've been in this situation, which is great. So it's nice to see that people are still coming through and there are still things that people are wanting to look into. We've been working very hard on what we offer as well, and we have launched some new downloadable guidebooks that we're going to be selling online. We have also looked at things like introducing digital gift cards that you can purchase and use towards our services, and looking at our offerings in general really and what we offer. We've got some new collaborations coming up in place, which is great. And we've just had the time really to work on the business properly and really sort of think about how we want to drive it forward. So that's been great for us. And as you know, we've also joined the Help Our Heroes campaign with the lovely Sharon that you spoke to last week, offering discounts to the NHS and HSE services across UK and Ireland as well. So that's been great.
Excellent. We have to kind of rethink, because for me, I know like within 24 hours, I was getting emails, phone calls, messages, cancellation, postponement. Most of them were actually just straight out cancellations. Like, I got very, very few postponements. But hey, you kind of just have to take a deep breath. That's what I did. I just took a deep breath and go, okay, what can we do? So for me, I'm pivoting. I'm trying to pivot myself, find a different new market. And I think that's what we have to do, because, we don't know how long this is going to go on for.
No, you're very right. We have to sit back and look at how we do things differently going forward, whether it's Zoom for lots of different conference calls and meetings or what have you. But there's certainly going to be a change in the way things are done in the future, I think, as a result of this. I don't think we're ever going to get back to the normal that we knew. I think it's going to be a completely different normal. I think you're right. It's definitely, as I say, looking at how you can drive it forward and what you can do differently in the future, but also using the time as productively as you can to try and get those things in place while you have the time. Because let's be honest, when do we have the time to actually sit down and focus, for a good few hours on what we're doing and look at things properly? So in that respect, it's, I guess, almost a blessing in disguise, maybe. I look at it as a bit of a silver lining, like, even though we're all affected, if you like, in the pocket, but that's kind of very, if you like, material, because I'm, the mental aspect, the emotional aspect of this is pretty difficult. And I think a lot more for the businesses like ourselves that are small, like, we're sort of reliant on a lot of our, even inquiries. When an inquiry comes in, I don't know how you guys feel like, but when an inquiry comes in, you're like, yay. It's an inquiry. It may never even turn into a sale, but like the joy behind it.
Yes. I just wanted to remind people that throughout, we did do a slight change in format, in that as opposed to having sponsored businesses, that we've had help people that could provide help, such as Deborah Byrne. She answered some questions. She's a psychologist, and
Vincent, he's a coach, and he's watching us now. That's actually well done, Deirdre. That is something that we have had a change in. We have had, as you say, Deborah, we're going to do a Facebook Live with Deborah as well, because we didn't get a chance. And we're also going to do a Facebook Live with Sarah, because, again, we didn't do a chance. We changed the format sort of midstream. So we started we may blame Vincent for all of this, right? Because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have done Facebook Lives.
Okay, we blame Vincent then. Okay.
We'll blame Vincent. So we had Vincent on. He is a holistic life coach. We had Deborah on. She's a psychologist, as you say. We have Melody coming on, and she's a love coach. Then we have Sabrina, and she's a holistic life coach. But her base, where she actually comes from, is being a wedding business coach. So, that should be really interesting for all of us. And then we have Kerry Denny coming on as well. And she's coming on as a well-being coach. She's going to come on and help us look after our well-being, hopefully our well-being. So we have some lovely coaches and people who will help us, I hope. So well done, Deirdre. I completely forgot about that.
Well, they've been invaluable, and it was a good opportunity to try something new as well with the Irish Wedding Chat.
Yeah. So has anybody else got any questions for us? That question where actually we got a lot of answers. Or is there anybody that would actually like to join us on screen, maybe? Give them a few minutes. It's gone silent.
Very welcome, guys. We're friendly people.
Honestly. Really. I'm very washed out here. The light is really, really bright, and I cannot.
You're just starting to go to sleep in the heat.
Yeah. I feel like it. Trust me, I feel like it. Okay, right. I don't think there's anybody going to ask us any more questions, and I actually think we've covered everything. I just because you mentioned it, Deirdre, I'm just going to let everybody know that we have featured businesses coming on as well. We started with Sarah, then we had Aislish. Ailish. Then we have Bailey. We have Deirdre following Melody. Then we have Sinead of Little Rose Design. And then we have Kerry on, who's going to come on for Wellbeing. And I'm not sure who's going to be on the following week, which is going to be the 10th of June. So the slot for the 10th of June is open at the moment. So if anybody's
do get in touch if you feel you can
get in touch. Yeah. Exactly. So I think we've been on for over 15 minutes, girls. I think we should give everybody a rest. What do you reckon?
That's enough. I
think that's enough. Yeah, I think 17 minutes of us three is enough for anyone.
Okay. Lovely talking to you, ladies.
Thank you very much for joining, and thank you everybody for coming into our live. We hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Okay, take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.